Security investigations confirmed late Mary Habila and her colleague were in Dave Umahi payroll. Of course, they are in his payroll before Uncle. Who is denying that? Of course, they are in his payroll. Payroll records confirmed Mary Habila and her colleague were on Dufu's payroll. Report says fresh payroll documents have reportedly confirmed that the late Mary Habila and her colleague Anita Baki were employees of the David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences, Dufu's, Ebonyi State, and received salaries through the federal government's Integrated Personnel and Payroll Information System (IPPIS). The document obtained by Sahara reporters emerged amid continued public scrutiny over the circumstances surrounding Habila's death at the residence of the Minister of Works, David Umahi, on June 27, 2026. According to the report, the payroll record lists Habila and Baki as members of staff of the university and indicate that both were paid through the IPPIS platform. Habila was reportedly listed as the number 508 with IPPIS number TU 2500148, while Baki appeared as number 474 under the name Baki Anita Mlumen with IPPIS number DU 250044. The report also stated that both women were among 549 university employees listed without National Housing Funds (NHF) account numbers. The development appeared to support earlier claims by unnamed university sources that Habila was employed as a community health extension worker, CHIL, contrary to previous assertions that she was a physiotherapist. The sources further alleged that both Habila and Baki were placed on the university's payroll through the influence of Minister Umahi. Allegations that have not been independently verified. The controversy intensified after the Nigerian Society of Physiotherapy (NSP) announced that Habila's name was not found on the database of registered physiotherapists. Following verifications through the appropriate regulatory channels, the NSP positions contradicted an earlier statement by the Minister's Senior Special Assistant on Media, Francis Nwaze, who had mentioned that Habila and Baki were physiotherapists employed by Dufus, and that one said it. Then later, Umahi said she's not a physiotherapist, that she's a nurse. That was what they said. They are just confusing themselves. It is Baki. Okay. You admitted that Habila and Baki were physiotherapists employed by Dufus and seconded to the Federal Ministry of Work for the past 3 years. Baki has since filed a sworn affidavit before the High Court of Ebonyi State, detailing the events leading to Habila's death. In the affidavit, she stated that both women had worked under the Minister of Works for about 3 years and travelled with other members of his staff from Abuja to Ebonyi shortly before the incident. Meanwhile, the Ebonyi State Police Command has maintained that a forensic autopsy is necessary to determine the cause of Habila's death before her body can be released for burial. The position, based on legal advice from the State's Director of Public Prosecution, has been opposed by Habila's family, who have repeatedly appealed for the release of her remains. That her father, they better arrest her. Maybe he knows something. Release of her remains without an autopsy. Minister Umahi has denied any wrongdoing and insisted that a comprehensive forensic investigation should be allowed to run its course to establish the circumstances surrounding Habila's death. Police investigations into the incident are ongoing. It is in my cases, but only I was in that room. I suspect pregnancy removal. God knows. Ebenezer says, say I get waiting them they call fingerprints. They don't test her for Habila's body. For real. Is our forensic really working in this country? In Lagos, so talk more of in Ebonyi State. Do we actually have forensics? I beg. Matthew Okole says that is sure for everyone. My happiness. Our force says Nigeria should invite external bodies to carry out an autopsy on Habila, otherwise those concerned will buy it over. There is nothing money cannot do in this present situation today in Nigeria. Let the nation know the truth. The family said they don't want to know the truth. So it's a concern nation. She says after you don't become governor for 8 years now, you're minister for work. Same people ruling us every day. I'm telling you, they are just recycling. Jeffrey says, can you tell us what happened to 4 engineering workers that are missing under his watch? Those ones. It is really God knows what they've done to those ones. Gabriel says the process of under the carpet case has begun. Next, the wicked will receive their judgment very soon. Ojo says this year minister Nawa, he needs to be castrated. Don't be smart. Amefule says maybe he discovers she's into another secret relationship and set her up because these big men can be so jealous. Teresa says, why be honest for once and tell us what happened to this beautiful lady. I know you Nigerian politicians are liars, but please, for the sake of God, tell us what exactly happened to this lady. And the lady was quite cute. You're not going to tell you anything, no. They've sold their soul now to the devil. Hard-hearted. They can, you know what they've done. And God will expose and disgrace the wicked publicly. In Jesus' name. Timothy says, Nigerians are tired of these endless circumlocutions. Get down to it and get this psycho arrested and subject him to formal legal process. This little man is not worth all the time and communication resources being wasted on him. Exactly says no judgment for the rich men. Habila. Elias says, call EFCC. Let's make EFCC condo. Fafana says the truth is that all Nigerian politicians are very dangerous. I could see those ladies that love money more than themselves. And Francis says, go get her bank details and see how much the minister furnishes her with. I guess the security service needs to do a thorough investigation. There's more than meets the eye to the circumstances of a nurse who ought to be in a federal hospital, engagement, flies and leave, where minister flies and leave. Jonas Sita says, what does that supposed to establish? That alone is supposed to nail the dangerous minister. Poor ladies are drawing salaries from taxpayers' money while frolicking in the house of the Umahi. He uses them interchangeably. I'm telling you. Or probably they are. Maybe he uses them together. Who knows? That man. It is well. Erika says, well, let God show himself strong in this case, but at least for someone now, Umahi has not opened his mouth to copy Toby. It has been everybody's prayer point. God, please shut the mouth doors against the goodwill of Nigeria. More are still coming. Mama says, now wow, Nariwa. May God help us. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.